This one is called Jerusalem, the New Jerusalem above. Behold, the New Jerusalem, created for rejoicing, and a people created for joy. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble, they nor the offspring with them. And it shall come to pass that before they call, he will answer, and while they're yet speaking, he will hear. Yeah, 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 Jerusalem is just true home. Babylon never be my home. Jerusalem is just true home. Yahweh's purpose to no longer remain unknown. Brought up in this world of ungodly ways, most of the people are mental slaves. We got to get up, stand up, bust the chain, or else all you do is a toil in vain. Cause them inequity workers to get rich, I said the greedy eyes lead them right to the ditch. I'm back against the wall, foot the edge of cliff. Oh my people, do you catch my drift? Yeah, Jerusalem is your throne. Babylon never be my home. Jerusalem is your true home. Mashiach's purpose should no longer remain unknown. There was a controversy, and it started in the heavens. I said the rebellion, they turned Lucifer, the Satan, the dragon. I said the great deceiver, deceiving all of the nations. I said the world leaders are leading all to annihilation. But we say Jerusalem is your true home. Babylon never be my home. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, it's your throne, and shall no longer remain unknown. Cause the law come from Zion, word from Jerusalem. The lion I go lay down with the lamb. I said a life without sorrow, life without sin. Yeshua alone, them a pay the ransom. No harm and no hurt, they upon the holy mountain. This are the truth, come drink from the fountain. Fruits of good and evil, yes we've learned. And that's why we say Babylon must burn. Jerusalem is your throne. Jerusalem above. Babylon never be my home. Jerusalem, Jerusalem is your throne. No longer remain unknown. Cause there's a reason I played a riff. The season of your judgment is in the scriptures, and all it is in it. Hearken to the words of the great prophet. There is a reason why I played a riff. The season of your judgment is in the scriptures, and all it is in it. Hearken to the words of the great prophet. Yeah, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, it's your throne. System could never, never be my own. Holy Mount Zion, a king of reign of righteousness, set up princes to rule in justice. Hey, hey, Jerusalem, behold the new Jerusalem, created for rejoicing. Hey, hey, hey. Originally, reggae music was
just people, you know, a natural thing. People sang songs, played songs, wrote the songs on their guitars, played the Nyabingi drums and sang spiritual songs from their heart. But today, reggae music has become more just commercial. Just like in every genre, it's hard to find anything original. But back in the early days, in the 70s, when you had Bob Marley and Toots and the Maytals and Jacob Miller and Peter Tosh and all those greats, Dennis Brown, everybody was doing different stuff. But today it's kind of really similar. So I went and learned and I wrote a lot of stuff in the tradition that modern reggae is, and then I kind of went back to where I originally came from, just writing songs on guitar, and that's what I really feel, just however the song comes out. But it's, you know, reggae music is a message music, and that's what it's really about. And so whether you have a skank going chaka, ka-chaka, or you do it chop, or there is no skank, or however you do it, it still could be reggae music through just the message and the heart that you put into it. The music is a means to communicate to people, a message that has been spoken for thousands of years, but now is very important, you know, because we have reached a time where the world is in the greatest state, the worst state ever. You know, we have degenerated to a human race that's so intelligent, but yet we build bombs that are there to destroy the human race, and they do that in the name of peace. And so we see that there's a great error amongst human thought and these people that are running the so-called world. And you know, so, you know, you can get up on the street corner and I could, you know, but how many people is that going to really affect? People just think I'm a crazy guy that's screaming out these things. We are in a serious situation, and it is time to wake up. And so gone are the days, in a sense. The idea behind that is that I have been brought up in this world, and now I've awakened to the fact that we as individuals have to stand up and seek our relationship with the great Creator that created all things, and know who we are and what we stand for, and to, more than anything, love one another and forgive each other for the things we've done wrong, and look forward to a greater exodus. You know, just like the Israelites had to leave Egypt, there's going to come a time when the sheep will be separated from the goats, and you know, and there will be an exodus out of this system. We will have to leave because it's facing destruction. And it's not anything that any of us could really stop. All we can do is work for the betterment of humankind, and that will naturally, the people of goodwill will naturally respond to good words, and that's why it was called the good news. You know what I mean? And so we just use it to bring love to people and let people know that, yeah, you don't have to go into a church or anything to find the Almighty, that He's already there, and He loves everyone, and He loves everyone more than anyone could even imagine how much He loves them, and that's why He's allowed us all to keep learning through all these experiences. So that's what the music is a reality of what we think about and what I try to live and hope for, and hopefully it can give other people the same hope, you know. This is the title track of our CD called Gone Are the Days, a song about awakening in this time and to the present struggles of the world, and what we have to do to overcome all these things. So many paths, only one road to choose. If you live for yourself, you know you will lose. In your heart, let true love rule. We are made with godly attributes. Well, things gonna be right when it's right that you choose. Yes, you gotta live up now. Yes, you gotta live up now. Oh yeah, hey, hey. Gone are the days that I used to slumber. Gone are the days that I used to wonder. These are the days the prophets look for. Gone are the days I am awake. The world leaders am working in vain.
They made the millions off the slave trade. Now they flooded the ghettos with guns and cocaine. Let them go down the drain. Lift up your voice, lift up your heart, lift up your spirit. To the eternal level, live on the one who gives it. Cause him the ancient of days, it's him that we praise. He the only one that can bust that chain. Live up now, my people, we gotta live up now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone are the days that I used to slumber. Gone are the days that I used to wonder. These are the days Revelation spoke for. Gone are the days I am away, like a storm rising. Where do we begin? Well, some have a lot, and most have nothing. Out of the mouths of the babes and suckling. Yes, we ask on the question, brutality. The system not providing for none of we needs, but them going in a luxury. What they're living unjustly, cause enough bloodshed. Another youth is dead, but this your judgment upon Babylon gonna be dread. I'm giving thanks for my daily bread. Yes, my eyes stay red. Hey, gone are the days that I used to slumber. Gone are the days that I used to wonder. These are the days Jeremiah spoke for. Yeah, gone are the days I am away. Famines and pestilence and war upon the land. Said I know your kingdom and earthquake. Where you gonna stand? Is your house built on sinking sand? When your enemy happens to be your friend, the love has grown cold and now the land work hard. Give a helping hand. I said the race might be hard, but it must be ran. Gone are the days that I used to slumber. Gone are the days that I used to wonder. These are the days Isaiah spoke for. Gone are the days Babylon fade away. Oh, shall fade away. Rise, O children of Abraham. Rise with anciency in the spiritual tradition of righteousness. Gone are those days. Gone are those. Gone are those. Gone are those days. Gone are those. Gone are those. Gone are those days. If you live for yourself, you know you're gonna lose. Choose righteousness. Yeah. Gone are those days. Babylon will fade away.
The Jerusalem Band, it started in Jamaica, and after we had the album, I had some shows in Jamaica, and a lot of the guys that played on the album, we formed the band. But you know, just because living over here and the great distance between Jamaica and here, started to draw on some of the musicians I used to play with, Marlon Davis on drums, and putting him with Chris Meredith on bass, and so getting a Jamaica Arkansas combination, and we're really excited about that. And then brought in Matt Smith on guitar and Ozuni from Jamaica on keys, and so it's kind of a blend of both places, and we're just striving to keep putting progressive music forward, and just, you know, really working to communicate good as brothers outside of the regular life, and just to make a good sound together. And so Jerusalem is the city of righteousness, and so the music is about that. It's not the Jerusalem on the earth, but the Jerusalem above. What Jerusalem symbolized when King David was on the throne in the old Jerusalem of old, before there was all this going on over there. And so, that's the whole thing about Israel. We're speaking of a greater Israel, an Israel that comes out of all nations and tongues and tribes. And the way that we are all family members is that we all have the same heart condition. We all, no matter what you look like on the outside, it's what's on the inside counts, And that's what the Almighty looks like for, and that's who He's calling out to. Universal Records, they were checking me out for a while when I came back from Jamaica in late 2004. There was a lot of interest coming from there, but they never brought anything forward until July, and that's when they came on board. And they saw that we had released our own album, and it was going well, and with the Luciano tour, and we started touring ourselves with me and Jerusalem Band, and it was just time for all the roads to meet. It's really good. Very happy to be with them. This song is called Jah Kingdom, and speaking about the kingdom of the Most High. Jah is short for Jehovah, or Yahweh, the name of our Creator, the Creator of heaven and earth. And this is His kingdom. His kingdom come, His will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. Gotta tell my people, I say they just not getting along. They just not getting along with the guns and suicide bombs. How could this carry on? Held down by the politician, yeah, kept it in economic prison. What is the solution to mankind's problems? There will be no oppression, but in Jah's kingdom there will be no transgression. Arrange your hearts and not your garments. Set your mind to the land of promise. See you're dealing with equality, yeah. We are children of the Almighty, living in communities where that's the way it's supposed to be, yeah. Living in true harmony, raising our families. There will be no oppression, but in Jah's kingdom there will be no transgression. That's right. But you see the children out in the streets, and they can't get no food to eat. To the world leaders, telling them it's done such a horrible job. Said you'll have to go down, 'cause there will be no oppression. Well, in Jah's kingdom, just wipe your weeping eyes. There will be no transgression, no transgression. This is the healing and the cure. Promises from Jah, they are for sure. No sick or no elderly, no rich, no poor. There will be no homeless when all is restored. With the knowledge and your faith, you have to endure and deal with righteousness forevermore.
Lord, to deal with righteousness forevermore. There will be no oppression in Jah's kingdom. Jah kingdom, there will be no transgression. Hey, to all my hungry people on the streets, you will have so much food to eat. And where the desert and nothing there, you will see life-giving streams. Or children in despair and sorrow, keep your hope for the bright tomorrow. Cause I know they just not getting along with the guns and suicide bombs. They just not getting along. No, 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 no. They just not getting along with the guns and suicide bombs. What is the solution to our problems? Seek first the kingdom, Father's kingdom, Father's kingdom.
It's great growing up here, and there's always been a lot of support. My first show was at this little coffee shop, Arcega's. You know, I was probably like 18, and the place was packed. You know, you couldn't get another person in there. There was over 100 people in there, and you know, from that point on, we always had a lot of great support. And but there was always I always wanted to get out of here, you know, because it feels like you're limited in Arkansas. You don't have enough connections. No one's taking notice of all these great talented people here. So going to Jamaica was really the thing that opened those doors up, because it is a place that people internationally look at music. So that, in a sense, would be like going to New York or Nashville or LA, but that's more my vibes, Jamaica, because that's where the music that I was liking was coming from. So that's where I really got national or international exposure, was going down there. And since I got more exposure nationally, and then the people here have been even more supportive, you know, and more excited. And I'm excited to represent Fayetteville. I like it here, and it's a good place, you know. So it's been a good place to grow and develop my skills, and it's going to be a good place to keep sharing what we have, and, you know, like we said, keep our record company going here and see what else we can do to help establish other artists that are local. This one is titled King of Kings. Revelation tells a story about the King of Glory, the tribulation that is at hand, the destruction of our nations. Well, some must come through the fire, with Jah works their desire. Avoiding the commandments is required, for this I and I aspire, 'cause it's only through the King of Kings we could overcome all evil things, and it's Him that rules and reigns, removing all of the pain. Yeah, through disobedience, man has fallen from grace. Over the years, they built the rat race. Politician, the official candidate, causing divisions oh so great. I said it's time to learn from the past. Look how fast man now feel like grass. The righteous shall remain, they will last. Meek possess the earth, it will come to pass. Only through the King of Kings we could overcome all
so much starving and suffering, so much misery and struggling. It's time to follow the Father's plan, yeah, and let Him take us by the hand. It's only through the King of Kings we could overcome all evil things, and it's Him that rules and reigns. Yeah, yeah, removing all of the pain. Well, it's the path of the righteous is like light at the dawn. They shining more as the day goes on. You gotta keep that faith and walk in the light. The devil out there will try to divide, but there's no time to fumble, no time to stumble, no self-exalted, you must remain humble. Someone dying, others crying to stop this. Yes, we are striving, cause it's only through the King of Kings we could overcome all evil things, and it's Him that rules and reigns. I said removing all of the pain.
Right now, I'm really looking forward to going out in November on tour, and hopefully December, just keep touring throughout the rest of 2006 and then 2007, and really want to travel the world. You know, I really am excited to go over to Europe and Japan and Australia and all those places, and that's really my plan. Really, is to get out there and share it and see what develops from there. I try not to have any expectations beyond that, you know, except just to see what keeps developing, because every day is a new day, and you're gifted with a new song. You don't know what is gonna manifest each day. So I'm just trying to take care of what I can today, and just keep seeking first God's kingdom, and trying to develop myself in a better manner, become a better man, better individual, and truly keep my team around me happy, and let it be honest, and just hopefully we have a strong foundation, and so we can really build a strong building, and let it put up the walls, put in the windows, and keep it all going. So, you know, lots of great music, and one thing I want to say is that the label also agrees with is that what we're going to try to do is environmentally friendly, and so the packaging that comes out January 30th, the album, is going to be on all recyclable material, biodegradable. It's I think it's the first time a major label's done it. So we're really excited about that. And then, you know, a goal we have is to have a veggie oil bus, you know, to run and to get away from petroleum, supporting the petroleum industry. And you know, we have a lot of things like that. I mean, natural, living healthy, you want to bring, there's all kinds of ways to affect the human race positively. So we as individuals and as a group, that's the things that we want to do, you know. And so we want to live what we sing about, and like I said, most importantly, have love towards everyone. And so that's the future plans. Yeah.
This one is called What a Day. Yeah, yeah. Remove all oppression. Merchants of Babylon, shall we? Politicians so will grieve. They could not overstand the prophecy, so they trust in the new world order for security. Well, now they've accepted the mark of the beast. For their corruption, there is no release, no will. righteous ones, where they shall be free. Oh, what a day that will be. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a day that will be. No more living, well, in a poverty.
No more living in the poverty.
No restless masses of humanity. Yeah, yeah. Cause in front of that throne there is a glassy sea. Your trials and tribulations, my people, you shall be released. Oh, children, we got to rise to get your blessings. The gifts of Yahweh is His mercy easy. Hey, hey, hey. Living life together abundantly. Yeah. Oh, what a day that will be. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a day that will be. Oh, Babylon, too much student and shooting in a Babylon. This brainwash education, Babylon. A wicked institution, Babylon. There's no more illusion, Babylon. The fun is so done, Babylon. The fire burn, Babylon. Jah kingdom will come, Babylon. But there's to come a time when the righteous arise and speak the truth on the earth, the ways of the Most High. Yeah, like David to Goliath, does not matter your size. Oh, oh, what a day that will be. Hey. Oh, what a day that will be.